Hey, what is up guys? So we are going to be taking a look at Arkbrave Dragon as well as a few other cards that I want to talk about because I feel like this could be the next meta deck now. This card is absolutely crazy, but anyways, let's go ahead and check it out. So Arkbrave Dragon, it is a new level 7 monster that comes out in the new Dragon structure deck. It's got 2400 attack and its effect is, if it's special summoned from the graveyard, you can banish as many face-up spell and trap cards your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, this card gains 200 attack and defense for each card banished this way. Once per turn during the standby phase of the next turn after this card was sent to the graveyard, you can target one level 7 or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard except for Arkbrave Dragon and special summon it. Wow, already that's an amazing effect. Now, I'm not sure if you guys already saw the video about the Felgran, the Great Divine Dragon, in action. I'll link it down below in the description box because it shows you guys how powerful this card is. Now, this card can get rid of a monster, it banishes a monster, then it gains attack, and then if it kills something, you can just special summon a level 7 or 8 dragon monster in either player's graveyard, which of course would include Arkbrave Dragon. Now, Arkbrave Dragon has an amazing effect. Obviously, you get rid of your opponent's pendulum scale, and they're banished, so they're probably not going to be coming back anytime soon. And then you gain 400 attack and defense, minimum, as long as they don't have to have other face-up spell and trap cards, unless they do, and like I said, that's even better for you because you're going to gain extra attack. So what this comes down to is, you get rid of their monster, you get rid of all of their spell and traps, you get a bunch of attack, and if it's killing something, then you're going to bring back this guy over here, and then this guy, obviously he'll have a decent amount of attack, 2400, plus if you're getting rid of their pendulum, another 400, so that's 2800 right there, and then at that point, you've secured a huge advantage in the game. Now, already looking at this, I want to try out some things like Level Eater in this deck, because the reason why I like Arkbrave Dragon so good and I think it has a lot of potential is because you can Level Eater off of, let's say, Felgran, because more than likely you want to special summon Felgran first, because you want to special Felgran, banish a monster, then attack over something, then you special summon the Arkbrave Dragon, then you get rid of their pendulum scale, and then you go into any rank 7 that you want to go for. And then I would like to try to detach Arkbrave Dragon immediately because during the standby phase of the next turn after this card was sent to the graveyard, you can target a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard except for itself and special summon it. So if you can detach both the material, that'd be even better, because then you can special summon Felgran, and then Felgran can attack over something and banish something, and then you get to bring back Arkbrave Dragon. So you have this kind of internal mechanic to reset your plays, and I think that is very strong. There's also this card announced, but I don't really feel like it's that necessary to mention. It's just a level 4 that's I'm guessing it's Warrior. We don't know anything about it, but they hyped it up and they're like, oh, its effect is secret. Hopefully this won't be another tardy orc where they overhype it and the effect comes out and it's like, wow, did you really need to hype that card? But yeah, these two cards are absolutely crazy strong. There's also this card that I find to be very good. So, because it only destroys your opponent, or it doesn't destroy, it banishes, because that's what we really need in this game, is to banish the, pendulum so they don't ever come back into the game. So, while you control level 7 or 8 dragon type monster, if a monster is special summoned except from the graveyard, you get to negate its effects until the end of this turn. It also has a bonus effect, but that's the main gist of this card, is that basically you get out these cards, and then you, not only have you completely ruined your opponent's field, because you've gotten rid of, if they're playing pendulums, you got rid of minimum 2 of their scales, and then maybe if they have any other face-ups, like let's say Dragon Ravine, that's a popular card that always remains face-up on board, and you're going to be able to banish it, and then on top of that, you've already banished a monster, then you've attacked over something, and pretty much at that point, you've won the game, if your opponent can't really do anything within the next turn. And then this card over here says, no, next turn you get no plays. It's like, I don't want to say it's a Vanity's Emptiness. Yes, they still can special summon, but if you're negating their effects and you have monsters that have absurd amounts of attack, and again, if you ran Level Eater to make this a level 7 and you go ahead and go into something else, or heck, even mixing in the new Blue Eye support. I saw some other players trying to do that. Maybe they'll get more support in the future that'll make it even better, but when you use the new Blue Eye support with the new tuners, maybe you can go ahead and synchro into things, and then the new Blue Eyes, well, obviously it'll be a dragon monster, so you'll be able to use the ruins, but I really like that ability to synchro and then immediately get this card to fight, because it doesn't have to be sent from the field to the graveyard. Just once per turn in the next time phase after this was sent to the graveyard, so that can be any different way. You can foolish it. That's an amazing effect. But yeah, that with this combined with that, it looks absolutely amazing. If you guys want to actually check out the full list of cards that you can bring out. Now, some of these are synchros. Obviously, you'll have to synchro for them first to actually go for it. Again, synchroing seems to be like a really good option for this deck. Just because you want to get these, after you get your playoff, you're pretty much secured for victory, especially if, like I said, you're playing against Pendulum deck. But I got the list of all the cards that you guys can bring out, so if you guys want to look at some of these more obscure cards, obviously, like I said, some of the synchros, you'll have to like special summon them properly first. You can't use like some of the monarchs and destroy them and then bring them back, because I thought that that was a good, cool idea. Maybe there might be some cards that you can do that with, where you can bring them back, but so far we don't have the full list of any of the, well, we don't have the full list of the new Revival of the Great Divine Dragon, but a lot of you guys asking, where's that Chaos Dragon support? I believe this is part of it. It was mentioned a long time in some, like, article, but they talked about Chaos Dragon support, and you guys are like, where's the Chaos Dragon support? Well, it looks like it's finally going to be here, because we have the White Dragon. There's, like, Red Ice Darkness Metal, but, like, the White Dragon and the Black Dragon, obviously, those are supporting Chaos Dragons. Overall, what does this mean? Well, first off, it destroys pendulums. Next up, for any of you Aqua Actresses players over here, I guess rip and pepperoni this deck, because if you get an Arkbrave Dragon against Aqua Actresses has to place all of their cards face up. So, at that point, I'm pretty sure you've just lost the game. But if you're playing Aqua Actresses, I'm pretty sure you've already experiencing losing the game quite a bit already, because it's not a strong deck. But I'm sure it can counter a bunch of other decks, but I feel like this card is absolutely amazing. Let me know, guys, if you are excited to play this, because I think it's going to be pretty strong. And I like how they're making these structure decks really strong. We're just getting the Monarch one here in the TCG, and I feel like, wow, this is another one of those great fan favorite structure decks. And a lot of people like them Chaos Dragons, and we don't have the full list, but for the most part, it looks like it is going to be most of the Chaos Dragon oriented deck. But anyways, really cool stuff. But like I said, you guys haven't seen the video of how to really use this card or abuse it, link down below in the description box. But thanks for watching, guys. Been your boy Will Smith, signing out.